Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reapproach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. We are not alike, fuck the hype. Put the toaster to your face and I pull it twice. 1,000 bricks of dope, nigga, this the life. Add a low bait, then I drop the ice. Got some bitches out of state that I sacrifice. Crossing state lines, this the afterlife. Brown paper bags.
Cooking today, baby. Who's tennis, Vergil ORTIZ? Fight gotta happen next. It gotta happen next.
10 G's in the phone with your brother wife. In the 27 Porsche, not the prototype. All you niggas pussy sucker, what's the hype? Better do the right thing like that nigga Spike. I hit a bitch like Ike when it come to white. Talk Tina, not Serena when we hit it like. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. My wrist cold is still frozen, nigga. You move lows and still old niggas.
We gonna cook today, y'all. I promise y'all that.
Young and spit the block, caught a body, nigga.
Promise y'all that. Got 6 seconds. And yes, the NBA Mafia. We call these niggas, we call them the NBA Mafia, y'all. We had the Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups. NBA indicted. The first, we're gonna keep on the boxing topic. Then we're gonna move over to the NBA. Crazy, man. And rest in peace to one of the greatest managers of all time, Cameron Duncan. Cameron Duncan, you know what I'm saying?
Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat. Play it close, niggas do the most. Hold the chopper sideways, you can meet your ghost. Send a nigga 10 stories when the reap approach. Moving big weight, you should've seen the boat.
Of course, baby, of course. You know, let's talk it. You know, this Jerron Boot Bennett hate is real, man. It's crazy. Now, we want to get to it more. I'm waiting for my hostess pop up. Shout out to my guy, NY Sante. Waiting for NY to pop up. Once he pop up, we gonna cook. What you like to talk about?
What's right? Born in it, beef we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be bullshitting. Ayy, born in it, beef we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be bullshitting. Ayy. Young Ricky Waters, watch me run it back. Live from the kitchen where them onions at. Water in the pot, you know what's after that. Mr. Arm and Hammer, call the ambulance. Bodies dropping every day in the field, nigga. Big drill, nigga. Get killed, nigga. Chrome Tech 9, see the air holes. Extendo, where you wear those? Put it on my soul, you a bitch, nigga. 24 running up the numbers, now let's calculate. Package came in, out of state. Born in it, nigga, we all winning. Louis been that nigga, pussy, you all fiction. Fuck you niggas talking, I got it, you all snitches. Louis, get that money, I ball, you just listen. Born in it, beef, we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be poor shitting, ayy. Born in it, beef, we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be poor shitting, ayy. It's 1-3, you niggas is all fleas. Trigger figure itching, hate when pussy niggas plead. Beat you with the butt of the gun till you bleed. Bitch, we getting money, talk coke, here's a key. Pull up at the light, snatch your life, I'm a G. Bitch, we got white, hard white, what you need? Cash, large amounts, bank accounts across seas. Shorty hit my line, switch my line like a V. Ayy, fuck hoes, get dough, I'm a G, nigga. Flip O's, whip coke, blow tree, nigga. Slang yay, Kanye's on my feet, nigga. Black J's, SJ on the sleeve, nigga. I'm born in it, nigga get tormented. Drive 4 O's, Lord knows that I'm gifted. Bitch, we really ball, never fraud while y'all witness. Bitches big Louis, dripping Louis with religion. Ay. Born in it, beef, we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be poor shitting, ayy. Born in it, beef, we tormented. Package out the coast, nigga, we all in it. Put it on my soul, you niggas is all bitches. 24 a hole, you niggas be poor shitting, ayy.
Let's talk it. Let's talk it. Boots and Vergil needs to happen now. No, but besides that, we here to cook, y'all. You see, you read the thumbnail, you read the title. It's a lot going on in boxing. You know, it's a lot of hate, really a lot of hate. A lot of this Boots hate going on. And me personally, you know, it's like Project Mockingbird. And listen, for instance, you can go on YouTube right now, and you can watch it from ESPN, Fox Sports, etc. Right? I'm only explaining Project Mockingbird. What's the name? Victor Wemby. Oh, Wemby. He's game one. How you the NBA player, the MVP of the year in his game one? How you the defensive player of the year in his game one? I'm just explaining Project Mockingbird. This is where Project Mockingbird comes in with the Boots in the situation. You know, for years I've been watching since Boots get signed to Cameron Duncan back in 2016, right? When he get signed to Cameron Duncan back in 2016, they built loyalty. And loyalty is, you know, they built a relationship with Spinoza from Showtime. So when Boots get his opportunity and he signed with Cameron Duncan, he goes straight to Showtime and they build a report with PBC. But Cameron is dealing with Spinoza, the person that's running Showtime and Showbox and Toledo Promotions, whatever, Toledo Promotions, whatever, right? When Cameron Duncan had Bud, you know, he and Tim Bradley, you know, he got him into top rank, and you know, him being a manager, you know, a lot of them he couldn't ever get the pay-per-view fights, etc. And during this time, you know, Bud Crawford knew everybody knew who Boots was, but everybody
since the amateurs.
But everybody wanted to spar Norman. So, you know, when Norman went in camp to spar Bud, you know, a lot of people say, you know, he dropped Bud. A lot of people say he buckled Bud. You feel me? And then when Cameron seen that, he like, yeah, he did that. Well, go up to Philly. Brian Norman came up to Philly and got his ass whipped. That's where everything stopped at with people. And people, the reason I'm getting to this, right? Because Sean Porter, back in 2016 to 2018, when Boots was over there with them guys, he was over there with them guys. They wasn't fighting. They was turning them down. They was scared of
Ain't
fighting.
nobody
Sean
see
Porter,
that. Ain't
bro,
nobody see the motherfucking Sean Porter sparring with Boots. I know the nigga been out the ring for a couple years, but nigga was getting beat like a bitch.
bro, but we talking 2016. You feel me? And then this 2018 come around, he ended up being Bud mandatory from 2018 all the way to 2021. That's when he went and fought this guy Sergey Limpinus and went the IBF route. And Cameron Duncan stated that they all ducked this kid, but the point I'm getting at is
Bro, it's
now
obvious.
the
That
Project
shit is
Mockingbird here is he got to prove himself. Well, the nigga was a unified champion, Ring Magazine champion. You feel me? He was a Ring Magazine champion. So how do he got to prove himself when Vergil never fought for a title? This is where I'm getting at, y'all. Is Vergil still a prospect? He never fought for a title. This is facts. This is facts my guy Santo showing y'all. You feel me? And it's crazy because Vergil never fought for a title, never had a title shot. Nothing. You can say whatever you want about Xander Zayas. The nigga is a champion. You feel me? The nigga is a champion. Xander is a true champion. You know? Then Lubin, you duck Bachram, bro. You duck the title
Xander a
shot.
true champion, but I don't really think he that nice.
Yeah, but I know we just saying motherfuckers that got the belt. You feel me? He fought
Yes,
for a
sir.
title shot.
Okay.
He got a
Yeah.
belt.
Well
Even if
then
it
if we
was
go
Virgil
in
or not.
there, exactly how you was just about to say the nigga Lubin ducked the title shot.
Yeah.
And he
For a
says
nine,
for that nigga said it's for a bigger payday, for a bigger name.
bro. If it was like that, you never should have fought for the title eliminator and could have left at the boots. You feel me? But then, this is the crazy thing, and why, like, a son, I'm watching, Robert Garcia is the biggest duck in boxing. I watched that nigga literally say on Fight Hype that Vergil Ortiz will not fight Bach. They had an opportunity to fight Bachram and he turned it down because he said Vergil Ortiz can't make the 10-pound weight. Bro, you fighting at 154. And I told you this. I told you this at the Boots got that victory. The niggas say they about to move up to 160. Why? Because if Fendora fight Thurman, and this is after this fight, bro. Watch. After this Vergil Ortiz Lubin fight,
Yeah.
if if Sebastian turned Thurman down and give this
And a
nigga his
lot of niggas gotta
opportunity,
understand that they actually pushing that back on purpose because they need the outcome from this one first before that one. And a lot of niggas
yeah,
not gonna understand that, but whenever y'all do y'all research and understand whose title, whose mandatory is stronger than the other person's, y'all gonna understand why.
but this is the thing is the fight is already booked. You feel me? Keith Thurman and Fendora is already booked. But this is the excuse they're using. Oh, you know how he been his man. Well, nigga, Boots was Bud mandatory. Boots was Spence mandatory. He never got the chance. Sean Porter ain't wanted to fight him. Keith Thurman ain't wanted to fight him. No,
Bud
Danny was
let
going
go of
to
the
fight
title.
him.
Bud let go of the title because he ain't want to fight Boots. For what reasons, I don't know, but I know he ain't want to fight Boots, so he let go of the title.
Then at the end of it, like that's what I'm saying with this, like Rob, stop the duck shit, bro. Stop the duck shit, bro. Cause y'all ducking this like boxing don't really make sense, right? Like Virgil going the Ryan Garcia route, bro. You been in how many weight classes? Still haven't fought for a title yet. Like it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy in the game, man. That's crazy in the game. And I was watching a couple fights. Remember, I was sending you fights through like some fights from Boots resume. I was watching some Brian Norman Jones. Brian Norman had some. One thing I learned about like since Brian Norman. Remember, I told you how he got his recognition for the Tank and Bud sparring. Remember? Um.
Right.
Well, and I was watching a couple of his fights. And that boy always had power. You know, and no, even though me and Brian Senior bid a lot, I'm gonna keep it tall. No, I
He's
think Brian.
sharp, bro. I think he's
I think
sharp,
his
bro.
footwork. You know me. I'm skeptical about certain things. You feel me? But one thing I can say, he's faster than Devin Haney. And feet wise, he's faster than Devin Haney. He always on his toes, and when he throw his punches, his feet is always grounded. You know.
Listen, bro, I'm not gonna say Norman is the most talented out there, but I'm gonna say the way he put his punches together, bro, that's natural, bro. The way he put his shits together, like the way he able to put his shits together, like the combinations he be throwing, you could tell that nigga really want to fight.
Yeah, but like you could tell everybody want to fight, but when you see like with them with certain opponents, you see something different. You feel me? And what people
Facts.
need to understand, whatever happens in sparring, it's going to happen in the ring. It's the key thing people need to understand. What happens in sparring is going to happen in the ring. Only thing is, it probably be an earlier night because of the glove, the size of the gloves. Might be 8 ounces, might be 10 ounces. You feel me? Depends
Right.
what weight class you in. But whatever happens in sparring is going to happen in a real fight. So I'll be disliking when people be saying that shit because back then I would understand. You feel me? Like no, I might bid off Shakur. I posted a short earlier bidding off Shakur, but you see, Shakur was working on something. You feel me? And one thing you got to know about sparring is you ain't got to use power if you're working on something. But this generation from 2000 on up, sparring been
I
another
could pause
boxing.
you real quick. I could
Go
pause
ahead,
you real quick,
go
bro.
ahead.
Where's all those same motherfuckers that was calling Boots a sellout for helping Canelo, but they not calling Shakur a sellout for helping Jake Paul?
I tell you, it's only
Come
the
on,
bud
bro.
to do that.
I gotta keep my shit on after that one, bro. These niggas gotta know who's saying this shit, bro. You feel me? Come
And I'm
on,
making a
man.
short about this too. It's only the nut huggers that create this narrative, bro.
Come on,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Niggas going
And
on, man.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Then I told you, like, and remember I told
And
you,
then and
certain
then
niggas,
and then and then and then on top of that, a lot of these niggas, Tank is a weirdo. He gonna go fight Jake Paul. He's not a real boxer, nigga. Y'all's helping Jake Paul get ready. The fuck, nigga. If he's a
that's
cornball,
crazy.
bro, if he's a cornball for fighting Jake Paul, what that make you niggas?
It's
You niggas
crazy.
is dick riders. You niggas,
What
yo,
that mean?
you niggas eat the frank, nigga. Come on, son. Let's keep it
What
real.
that mean? Yo, that's crazy. That's real rap though, man. That's real rap.
That's facts. All facts, no opinion, man.
Yeah, you see it, you like, bro, like, but y'all don't say nothing to these people because it's cool for them to do it. Come on, man. And they ain't got no fight coming up. Boots went to camp, the nigga had a fight coming up. He like, fuck it, I can use Canelo, and look, by him going in camp with Canelo, got him the first round knockout. That's what people don't understand. Just doing 10 days with Canelo in camp,
A
sparring.
lot of people, bro. A lot of people rather instead of instead of praising the nigga and seeing the work a nigga really put in. What a lot of people like to do is say this. Look, hold on. I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this up before I say what I'm about to say. Hold on. A lot of people, a lot of people just want to discredit shit. Oh, he's a tomato can. He's a taxi driver. He's this, that, and the third. Man, I'm about to pull this shit up for y'all, man. Before I say what I say, a lot of niggas say Lima was an easy fight. Lima was a cherry pick, but a lot of niggas wouldn't have did Lima like that. Hey, check me out. Hold on, real quick. Check this out, bro. I want a lot of niggas to see this real quick, bro. I'm pulling this shit up, man. Pardon.
Take your time, man. Take your time. But that's
Let
a
me see
fact, though.
right here.
It's a fact. And that boy rank. He a ranked fighter, y'all. This guy's a ranked fighter.
And he
But it was
has been for over a year. He has been for over a year, and that's the document I'm trying to get for niggas right now. Like
And he's an IBO champion.
You see how they ain't even credit that though. They not really worried about that IBO shit.
Yeah, they wasn't worried about the IBO. You know, because he's the IBO champion at 160. You feel me? He's still a champion at 160, y'all. He's the IBO champion, but he's ranked in 2 different divisions. And he ranked in all 5 body sanctions in the 160 because he's the champion. But at 154, he's ranked in all 4 body sanctions. And he's ranked high. He's ranked high, y'all. Between 8, 10, like the guy is ranked high. You know, and while my guy finding his proof, I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna smack y'all right in the motherfucking face with it.
Alright. Hold on.
When Vergil moved up to 154, who he fought? Frederick Lawson, tune up. Thomas Delorme, a small fighter, tune up. My guy gonna cook, y'all. You know, a bunch of tune ups, y'all. This is what they.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go check this shit out right quick. I'll be right back.
Take your time. You know, me personally, I don't like calling fighters tune-ups. You know, if you're fighting a top 20 ranked fighter or a top 10 ranked fighter, I look at that as a mandatory fight, even though it ain't your mandatory fight. But that's what I look at it as that. You know, like you fighting the top contenders now. You feel me? Because the top 20, you know, you go from prospect to contender status. You know, contender status used to be when you hit the top 10 rankings, then you in contender status, and then you get into mandatory status and championship status once you climb up the ranks. But it's nobody like this generation is nobody worried about the ranking. Everybody is worried about, oh, you fart homie, you lost, but we want to see you. Like, no, it don't work like that. Because I keep telling y'all is back in, you can go back to 2023, man, on down when Boots was, listen, in 2023, when Boots was on PBC side, you never heard of none of this. Only problem was over there is he never fought a champion. But when you look at it, you're like, yo, in 2021, the nigga beat Sergey Lipinus. He was a champion, right? Y'all do it. When y'all beat somebody, then later on down the line, they become a champion, and you be like, yo, I fought a champion. When no, the fuck you didn't. You fought a champion. When you fought him, he wasn't never a champion. Later on down the line, he was. But you got some fighters that fight a champion, an ex-champion, a former champion, and they count that as fighting the champion instead of taking the belt from him. Well, Boots did that. And when he did that, he still fought the top 10 contender motherfuckers, even mandatories, just to become the mandatory to the champion. And from 2018 to 2023, he did all that. He did all that. But none of y'all talk about when Bud Crawford vacated his his undisputed status at 147 to move up to 154 and force Shaw to believe that this guy named Madrimov was the boogeyman. And damn well we all know Charlo was running 154 division. Come on, man. Come on. And I tell y'all, like, please do your research, man. Come here if you want the facts, man. I'm not trying to downplay people's career or talk shit about them. I'm just giving you the facts. I'm giving you what was popping in from 2003, 2022, 21, 20, 19, 18. Boots was Bud mandatory to 2021. Then he became Spence mandatory when he beat Sergey Lipinus. When he beat Sergey Lipinus, he went to Karen. Once he defeated Karen, he became Spence mandatory. Once he defeated Karen. But you know, they put Roman Villa. Then you seen what happened to Spence. Bud became undisputed. And what happened? Boots became Bud mandatory for the second time. And what Bud do? He dropped the belts and run. Because at the end of the day, WBO route, who was his mandatory? The young kid that went to Omaha and knocked him out. Gave him spaghetti legs. So he like, damn, I got Boots. I don't want to fight him. Then I got the kid that gave me spaghetti legs, knocked me out in sparring, which was Brian Norman Jr., who knocked Bud Crawford out. That's what a lot of people were saying. But a lot of people say he gave him spaghetti legs a couple times. So when those two fighters became your mandatories, of course you're going to haul ass and trying to big up a guy that nobody knows. But when David Benavidez did it with David Morrell, y'all said, well, David Morrell would have what you call it, no experience, but he got an deep amateur pedigree. He's a Cuban boxer. Won belts at 68 and motherfucking 75. and he wasn't no intern champion. Like he wasn't no email champion. He wasn't none of that. You feel me? He just was the regular, became the regular. Even though this guy's super biblical at the time, and those guys were super as shit. But you seen the outcome, bro. Like y'all got y'all picks with these people. I keep telling y'all, Madrimov is not like that. He's a journeyman. Madrimov is a journeyman. Bowichuk is a journeyman. But they force y'all to believe that these guys is something they not. And I'm telling y'all the truth. These guys ain't that, yo. These guys ain't cut like that. They ain't cut from the cloth that certain fighters is cut from, bro. You know? And I showed y'all, Brandon Adams even showed y'all 2 times. Yo, Madrimov is not, Bowichuk is not that. But Bowichuk did beat Vergil. He did beat him. And I keep telling y'all, Vergil was not like that.
Yo, pardon me, bro. I had to handle
Yeah,
that.
yeah, you gotta handle your business, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, you funny as fuck, boy. Nah, what I was saying though,
You're looking at the
shit
Lima
done
situation.
fuck the whole situation up. But listen, bro,
You're
back
looking
to
up
what I was
Lima.
saying. I know this shit. Yeah, bro. So listen, y'all can look this shit up yourselves, bro. I got it right here. Listen, bro. In 2023, nigga, 2 years ago, Lima, the cherry pick, the nigga that ain't never been knocked down in one round. Listen to me. Ranked number 8 by the WBA, 9 by the IBF, and 10 by the WBC in 2023.
2020.
Three of how in 2023. That's in 3 of the 4 sanctioning bodies.
Yeah.
So now I got a question for you,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Who else would have knocked Lima out in the first round like that?
I'm
I'm curious.
gonna be honest, bro. I don't know.
Only nigga I think, you wanna know who I think? Only
Who? I was
Charlo.
about to say it. I was about to. I'm gonna say
Charlo.
Charlo and
That's
Thurman.
it.
I'm gonna say Thurman. One time, yo.
Thurman
One
too.
time got that power, bro. I ain't gonna never front on Keith, bro. That nigga got that power, you know. And I always wanted Keith to
A
beat,
nigga says KOs for life.
yeah,
What he said? KOs for life,
yeah.
nigga.
Thurman, man.
Stop playing. You know I fuck with one
Yeah, them
time.
Florida ball, Florida base, man.
Straight up,
Wow,
man.
Thurman,
Gotta fuck with that boy.
Thurman, that, you know. Thurman definitely. It's like, for instance, yo, if the world know, Florida had one of the greatest amateurs, greatest fighters that signed ever. No, we all know Roy Jones the GOAT. You feel me? But Andre Berto was somebody, y'all. Andre Berto was somebody. Berto was
A lot of people don't even give a fuck about Birdo no more though,
Berto was
bro.
because how his career turned out. You know, some people give up the game plan. Damn, I just was watching the interview, yo.
You know, Birdo low key like
Yo, Berto?
I don't want to say Birdo is. I'm gonna say Lubin is another Birdo with a little less
No, I'm gonna say
accolades.
no. This is what I'm gonna say. This was Andre Berto. It's Shakur Stevenson.
Hell
No,
no.
trust me, Shakur is the new Andre bro. Berto was nice, man. How y'all looking at Shakur? That's how Berto was, bro. Just in the like, bro. Y'all don't know Berto was Berto was nice. Berto, but that's why
Yeah.
Floyd left the game with Berto name on his resume. Why? Because everybody knew, even though he took them losses. Yo, y'all don't know about Andre, bro. Y'all better do y'all fucking research on some Andre Berto, bro. Y'all better do that research. That boy was nice. That boy was different, you know. But when he got his laws, and that's what's gonna happen. Trust me,
Yo,
it's
Shakur.
gonna happen to
Yo,
Shakur.
Shakur. Yeah.
It's gonna,
Yeah.
hey, gonna get
Yo,
that law,
Shakur, I
and
heard.
you know what niggas gonna say? You never was that.
Yeah.
When at the end of the day, Shakur. Don't get me wrong, Shakur nice, but you know you
Shakur got one foot in the streets, nigga. I heard he got a picture with a pole,
I got
nigga.
it. I got
Yeah,
the
nigga.
picture. I was scared to post it. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared to post it.
Don't post that shit. Don't post that
Yeah,
shit,
young boy, he
nigga.
like
You
this.
gonna get
The
blocked.
nigga
You
looking
gonna
like,
get
yo, he look
sued.
like my son. That nigga like this. He don't even know how to hold the motherfucker. Cause I had another
Word.
real rap, bro. I posted up a video, y'all. I posted up a video like it was last summer. I posted up a video of Shakur fighting at this food place in Texas.
He punched the girl.
Bro, he punched the girl, bro. Yo, they took my shit. Yo, they red flagged me fast as shit. Yo, that shit hit
That nigga Jay
90K.
Prince sent them niggas to
That shit
Philly.
hit 90K. Bro, yo, YouTube took that shit down fast. Then I had another joint one. I was gonna post it up during the time Adrian Broner and the Charlos was bitten. They was taking over the stage and shit. And then the two fights after that, they started beefing. Then Charlo called Tank and Broner the G word, the rainbow word, and shit. They flagged me for that. I said, "Oh, I can't deal with these niggas." Oh no, hell no. They know, but like y'all. Shout out to Jamel Heron. Hey, bro, we gotta beef again, nigga. Like, damn, bro. I'm only texting, nigga. I'm only leaving a true comment. Hey, Mr. Suspicious, you a bitch, nigga. That's what you a bitch, nigga. You a bitch, bro. Talking to you as an amateur,
Oh
nigga. You a
shit.
bitch. Cause if you still was an amateur and you was fighting good, nigga, you'll still be fighting, nigga. You a bitch. That old rat. Wanna talk about, well, no, nigga, like I said, you posted a joint talking about how Lamont Roach got dropped by Jamel Heron. Then you trying to say since Jamel beat Lamont and Shakur beat Jamel, that Shakur can beat Tank. It don't work like that. Number one. Number two, if you was Jamel and Shakur, them niggas was best of friends. So Jamel just was being a gatekeeper in that fight. Let's keep that shit tall, bro. You can see his motherfucker wasn't even throwing no punches. He was holding shit back like Tyson was fighting Jake Paul, nigga. Like, come on, we gonna stop that shit. Lamont, even though Lamont got dropped in that fight, that nigga got up and won that fight. But the only reason he didn't get the victory of beating Jamel Heron, because he wasn't signed to no motherfucking big time promotion. Then that's when after that fight, Pro Box signed him. And you can and Lamont Roach will tell you out his own motherfucking mouth. Cause I added Lamont Roach, bro. I'm tired of defending your ass, bro. Stick up. Speak up, nigga. Cause you beat Jamel, but you didn't beat Tank, bro. And Mr. Suspicious, you gotta stop creating that motherfucking narrative. And yeah, nigga, you keep showing, because we was the first niggas to break the news, right? Then my man right here, NY Santos, was the first to repost the picture, and I reposted for him the video a second time of Brian Norman getting clipped. And all I told you is, bro, you just looking at the first round. You got to look at all three rounds. He was whooping Brian Norman's ass. You trying to correct me on something that you don't know, nigga. You was an amateur fighter, right? You showing all these pictures when you was in the amateurs, right? But how the fuck you don't know about nothing? How a fighter can call timeout and when Tank took that knee? How the fuck? None of you fake ass fighters, boxers, don't know none of that. Why y'all know none of that? Cause yeah, y'all started fighting after 2000. And yes, y'all trainers was ass. And yes, your trainer never gave you the book and told you, yo, study the book and we're gonna work on footwork until you get your footwork right. Cause a lot of people thinking, like I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people that don't play sports, you feel me, and get into boxing, they have problems like tearing the meniscus, the ACL, certain things, you feel me? Because this is the first sport you getting into. And the way you turning your knee and you turning it will fuck you up. That's why it was always best when you young, being athletic, and the word athletic is you play in all sports. You know how to play majority of these sports. You can play basketball, cool football, baseball. You know how to play. But the key thing is your knees are great. They're in great condition. You playing baseball, you running, you sliding, etc. Basketball, you running up and down the court, you stopping on your pivot, you learning how to move. Football, the same thing, but it's either you running forward or you lateral movement. That's how football is. Longitude, latitude. That's football. But boxing is, it's all three combined. And what I mean by that is, sliding the third base. If you get dropped, learn how to take that knee. Take that knee, take that A count. That's sliding the third base. Pivoting, which is your footing in boxing and angles, you learn that from what? You learn that from basketball. Crossover, dribbling the ball. Whatever foot you stop on, that's your pivot. You know you can't move that foot. If you move that foot, they're going to call travel, which is a walk. Football. Reason I say football because it's the physical contact. I watch a lot of fighters, dumbass fighters, do a bunch of P90X workouts and thinking that shit going to transform over to boxing. I watched my son say this shit. Well, I got to start playing football. So who told you that? Yo, don't listen. If your coach never gave you the book and your footwork is still ass, that means you got to work on certain shit. You feel me? And that's the key thing y'all got to understand. I watched one of my sons. Somebody told my son that doing squats build your abs. I wanted to tell him, who the fuck told you so I can smack them niggas?
Doing squats build your abs?
Bro, that's
Nigga said working out legs gonna make your core stronger. I never heard that either though.
nigga.
Hey. Let me find out your son no Victor Conte, nigga. Let me find out your son no Victor, nigga.
Yeah,
Let
shout
me
out to
find
GH.
out.
GH bought snack. He bought that shit. But the crazy thing is, the fighters that's on snack, let's say if we purchase snack, the fighters don't take that. So if y'all not taking that,
Yeah, it's not the same snack.
then what is y'all
It's not
taking?
the same
So that
snack.
means y'all taking PEDs, right? So if you're promoting snack and you got your fighters promoting the snack that we supposed to be buying, then why are they not taking that, what we buying?
Why they not drinking no red Gatorade, nigga?
Why they not doing none of
Niggas is
this?
drinking mystery flavor.
We
Mystery
can see
flavor, you
them
heard?
niggas, man. But yeah, what you think about this NBA indictment, bro? You heard about it?
What Chauncey Billups and
Terry Rozier?
yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even do my homework on that shit. Yeah, I just had
Yeah, I
seen
just
that
seen
shit.
it.
I
It
ain't even
came
paying no
across, and
attention.
I paid attention. I was like, wow, bro.
What they talking about?
Uh,
That shit is rigged.
that that's what it's really based on. But the whole thing, niggas saying the NBA mafia. It was more. It was over 30, 34 people from the NBA.
Yeah, you better be careful. You in Philly, boy.
But
You
no,
in
that's what they
Philly,
said though.
boy.
But listen, this is the crazy thing is right. Because remember, that's what I was getting to. Remember, I saying indictments about to start happening.
Yeah.
Boxing joint about to come around again. Around
Mm.
again. But it's going to show that it's going to show that every time I was everything I was talking about, bro, how you can tell the game is rigged because they fucking up the parlays. Bro, you fucking up the
They been fucking up
parlay.
the parlays.
You feel me? Bro, we all know every team in the world is going to kick a field goal. So you mean to tell me I can win $100 off $10 if Cleveland Browns, they're the only team that the Cleveland Browns and the fucking Raiders, they're the only two teams that got to kick a field goal. You mean to tell me it's this? We in the second quarter, 9 minutes left. You got two full quarters to play, and every time y'all get to the red zone, 4th and 10, instead of kicking the field goal when you're down by a wide margin, you want to go for it. Second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. It shows it's like, bro, the shit red. How you dare multiple times, second quarter, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, and you still haven't kicked a field goal and you in that red zone. And every time you keep going for it on fourth down, y'all keep fucking up. It shows that the shit rigged, bro. They need to indict. They need to hop down. Listen, y'all fucking up my.
They don't want to see a nigga eat,
Till I win the
man.
parlay, the shit rigged. You feel me?
Nah, I done hit some shit before, not no crazy shit like 4 bands. You feel me? It was I put like $140, $145, and I got like 4 bands
Wait,
back.
what you was on DraftKings?
Nah, that shit illegal over here. I was on Hard
Hard
Rock.
Rock.
Hard Rock. I don't think that shit work over there where you at.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try Hard Rock. I'm in Pennsylvania, man. This shit crazy up here, man. I'm about to fuck these niggas up, real rap. If I see Victor Conte in real life, I'm gonna give him a wedgie, man. Stop playing with me, man. Real rap, nigga, sign me the snack.
Straight up, nigga. Sign me the snack, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Hey, we doing all that woofing, man, but it's all love for
Yeah,
everybody,
like yo,
man.
we
You know
just
what
be
I'm
bitten,
saying?
yo.
Come get that interview,
Yeah,
nigga. Come
bro,
get
yo.
that interview,
This,
man. Come spit some
we
facts,
just
nigga.
be bitten with people. But at the end of the day, when you come and we interview you, just be mindful that we're gonna ask the real
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, yeah. I need Brian Norman on here,
I'm gonna
son.
try to get him on here.
y'all, y'all gonna have me dying the
I'm
whole
gonna try to get
time.
him
You
on
heard?
here.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to
try to
keep
get
my
Jamel
shit
Hearing on
muted.
here too. I'm gonna ask them. I'm like, yo, you wanna come at me? Just pop up on my show, bro. Me and my man, we got a show called Facts No Opinions. I got a nice following. You feel me? Like we cool. Our impression rate is good. You know, by you helping me, it'll help your colleagues and your peers that. Because you remember, Jamel Hearing is part of Bomac team. You know that Bomac was his trainer. You know, I just want to ask y'all certain questions. I just want to ask y'all why. And yo, 2014 was wow, wow. Yo, all of them top ranked niggas was testing dirty. Top ranked Golden Boy, all of them niggas was testing dirty, bro. And they all ran the Victor Conte. That's crazy, right? Everybody that ran the
Super fast.
son. Everybody that ran, yo, I couldn't believe this shit, bro. I'm watching old fights, all 2014 fights, 2014 fights. All you hear
Right.
is this person dirty, this person from Eric Morales, Eric Morales. What the fuck, American? Yo, when Danny Garcia fought Eric Morales was on steroids.
The second time.
You feel me? But yo, we don't even know the first time because listen, this is where it get tricky at, right? This is the reason I say that, right? Because when Danny said that, I peeped it, so I'm like, all right. So I paid attention when he fought him. So I said, let me go check out all these guy fights. And this when PBC was branching off leaving. Bro, a lot of niggas was popping dirty for PEDs. You know? But then again, it makes me think, right? It makes me think could it be VADA testing doing it? So these fighters can sign the VADA instead of dealing with WADA? Or could these fighters be doing it so they can get out of their contract and go sign over to a new promotional company? You feel me? I look at it as multiple ways. I just don't look at, oh nigga, you on steroid type way. You feel me? I look at that shit as multiple ways. You know, just like I always say, I always blame Top Rank for fucking Bud Carrera. Not Bud Shakur, but they still got Keyshawn, Brian Norman, and Tio. But like Tio, like they did you dirty, bro. Why the fuck you go back? Like, you pulled the Bud Crawford, but y'all all pulled it. But y'all all pulled the Mayweather. You feel me? Mayweather. Listen, you fucking no time. I'm out of here, you know. But Mayweather did that for a reason, y'all. Cause I'm gonna keep it real. I was alive. I was watching it. That nigga was hating on Oscar, bro. Oscar was a $20 million fighter, bro. Oscar was the big payday, and Floyd was hating on him. I'm gonna keep it real. Pretty Boy was
Oscar was pay per view,
pay per
boy.
view, and Floyd wanted that. You feel me? And I guess Bob and them ain't wanted to make him that, you know. And to keep it tall, when Jay Prince was like, bro, I got you here. I got you on pay per view events, but you doing the openers, bro. You got to earn your way. Then he went Al Heyman, Tom Brown in them way, and no Al Heyman and Golden Boy, which was Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard, Sugar Shane. They made that nigga into a pay per view star, and it started when he signed the Golden Boy, and then when he left Golden Boy in 2015, from 2007 to 2015, PBC started. That's on to better things. But that night, y'all, when you seen Al Heyman started managing Floyd, that's when you started to see all the celebrities at the MGM. Remember, his last fight was Diego Corrales, but if I'm not mistaken, that was in Seattle, like Portland, Seattle, whatever. That day, Jadakiss did a performance. I remember that shit. And then that was the last time. From there, everything been in Vegas, the MGM.
Yo, I went through Floyd last 15 fights. He had one of the same refs on 12 of them.
Breaking game.
His last
Bro,
12. His
44 minutes.
guess who?
I'm making 3 clips out
Guess
this
who?
shit. I'm making
Guess who,
who?
bro?
You write this shit down. I'm making 3 clips.
If I'm not mistaken, it's the nigga Dave Moretti.
Yeah, I told you that. Dave Moretti ass.
It's the
Dave
nigga
Moretti.
Dave Moretti.
I told you.
If I'm remembering,
Yeah,
let me see.
yeah,
Hold
you
on, let me
correct.
look this shit up. So
You absolutely correct. You remember we was talking about that shit a couple episodes ago. You absolutely correct. Dave Moretti. Then you at the Days Moretti, if I'm not mistaken, I think Steve Weisfeld, Tim Cheatham on there a lot. And it's another fucking guy, bro. It's another guy. I think it's something DeLuca. Yo,
Max
yeah,
DeLuca.
Max DeLuca, Tim Cheatham, David Moretti. I just forgot the other two.
Shit. So cheat him, gonna cheat him.
Yeah, but Dave Moretti, bro, that nigga scorecards be crazy. And people need to look at the judges that judge Shakur and De Los Santos, right? And I want y'all to those judges in that fight, did any one of those judges was in the Crawford and Canelo fight? Because that rematch is happening, y'all. That's the only rematch. That's the only thing to go by. You know, and when the rematch happens, we're going to see the same thing because we're going to get a third fight. You know, they're going to make this. That's the only way to go out. If you're not going to fight Boots and Charlo, fight Canelo two more times. Do how Bettery and Bibble did, which is going to happen. We seen how this shit going to go. You know, what's the guy name? Moses Atama. That's his name. Atuma, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, damn, bro. Hey Moses, you going through the boot syndrome, bro. You know, you earned your
Nah, he a young cat. His promoter held him back. He could have got that big fight
no, they ain't
already.
won it.
I
Usyk
promise
don't
you.
want it.
No,
Listen,
bro,
listen, listen.
bro. Listen, his last fight, instead of fighting Dillian White, bro, he could have fought somebody else. But Frank Warren said he didn't want to rush him like
No, but
that. He's not trying to rush him. He's trying to
that's what I'm
build him
saying. That's what
right,
I'm
bro.
saying.
Bro, I'm telling you,
But
bro.
it did in
Listen,
boxing.
bro.
Listen,
That nigga can't beat
listen.
Usyk. That stop that, bro.
You can
That
beat
nigga can't beat
he can beat
Usyk.
Usyk. He got the power to do it. Body shot, bro. Usyk can't take body shots. I keep telling y'all that he can't take.
Bro, we don't even, bro. That's a young cat. He ain't never been hit here before.
No,
Let's see
no,
that
but
first.
listen.
Let's see
In
that
boxing
first.
and wrestling, the younger guy always got the advantage. That's what they say. But it's always listen. It's always motherfucking veteranship. And what I mean by veteranship is your IQ, your mental state, your footwork, how you put the shit together. But people seeing Usyk, y'all keep telling y'all, bro, he's not that. He's not that. A lot of people looking at the fight. I keep telling y'all, the fights that y'all seeing him win, all of that shit is under this lawsuit. It's under this indictment. Y'all about to be mad what's going to happen to these niggas. I don't know if they're going to keep it secretly sealed, but you're about to watch a lot of people fade away. You're about to, I promise y'all about to watch a lot of these fighters fade away. And one thing I saying, how they saying he not ready if I'm your mandatory. If you a person mandatory, how the fuck you not ready, bro? That mean I'm the top of the top. I'm higher than number one. It's the 25 ranking. You got the top 20, the top 10, the top 5, the top 3. But I'm on top of top 1. You got number 1, then you got your mandatory. You got mandatory, then number 1. How he's not ready. You feel me? That's all I want to understand is if I become your mandatory, how am I not ready if I beat the number rank 5 fighter, the number rank 3 fighter, the number rank 1 fighter? I fight my mandatory for a title eliminator to fight you now. Now I'm your mandatory. How he's not ready? That's all I want to. This is what I don't understand in this generation. How if a person is your mandatory, how he's not ready? But then when you pick a different opponent, you're like, bro, he's not even your mandatory, nigga. The nigga not even your and 3 body sanctions. This boy is your mandatory, and 3 body sanctions. So you mean to tell me you're gonna go to the lowest, corniest body sanction and pick the number 5 fighter? Come on, bro. He's ready. That boy is ready. Give him his opportunity and his shot. Stop the gatekeeping. If people want to get back to the old days of boxing, the old ways of boxing, fight, nigga. Fight your mandatories. Fight your mandatories. And us journalists, we got to do our research and always bring up the top 20 opponents, even if it's the top 50 opponents. This is our job to show the world that, yo, these niggas ain't fighting tune-ups. When you become a journeyman, is you getting your ass whipped back to back like Cambosis. You getting your ass whipped back to back like Madrimov. You getting your
Like
ass
Madrimov.
back to back like Bo. I keep telling y'all, Bo would chuck his ass, man.
But
Bo would chuck. Yo, that's what I tell people, right? In 2023, nigga, Madrimov's name was never mentioned. Bo would chuck name. Nigga, Erison Lubin was a bigger name than these guys. So all of a sudden, when Bud end up fighting these niggas now, these niggas is the boogeyman. Like before you got on, right? I was talking about Project Mockingbird, right? And I was bringing that up because the NBA, right? The NBA. 1B first game, bro. These niggas calling him the MVP. These niggas calling him the defensive player of the year. But bro, when you watch that motherfucking game, these niggas ain't sticking no defense. These niggas ain't doing nothing. It's like when you watching football.
it's the commentating.
You
It's the
feel me?
commentating,
It's the
bro.
commentating and niggas really acting and playing the role. That's what Terry Rozier exposed, really. You know, and you watching Charles Barkley coming out fight. The NBA is not rigged, y'all. It's not rigged. It's not fixed. No, nigga. What was the guy, Pat Donovan, the old fucking referee, that told us this shit rigged. That's why y'all, the first commissioner left. Now I mean, like, a lot of this shit just be crazy out here, bro. A lot of this shit just be weird and crazy out here, bro. And there's too much Project Mockingbird going on in every sport. And the reason I'm bringing the Wemby situation up, because you can go on every ESPN, Fox Sports, they all saying the same shit. Wemby should be MVP off one game, right? But when Boots fight a ranked fighter, shout out to Lima, you fighting a ranked fighter, bro. A fucking IBO champion, something that Vergil never been a fucking champion. Lubin never been a champion, a true champion, and you come in and you dust him off in that type of fashion. What the fuck is a tune-up, y'all? Tell me. Vergil, you just fought Madrimov coming off a loss. Bro, make it make sense.
And Lubin, you just ducked your title shot to fight a nigga with no
Hey, shout
title.
out Big Lima. That's what's up. Hey, Lima, what up? Yeah, Big Lima, what up?
Hey, boy, let me find out that's you who got hit up by Boots, boy. Let me find out, boy. Nigga ate the shit out them cheesesteaks,
Yeah,
man.
shout out to Lane. No, listen, man.
Nah, let me stop
Like,
playing
like,
with
like. One thing about us, y'all, we gonna make this shit official. Is when y'all come to this platform, we gonna ask y'all the tough questions. Cause we already know y'all want the tough questions. We not gonna ask y'all about another fighter. Cause listen, I'm glad Shakur. Listen, hey, son, these niggas take from us, bro. Pay attention to our videos and what we talk about. These niggas take from us. They talk about our content is that, bro. For instance, now shout out to Keyshawn Johnson, one of my top niggas from Tampa. I fuck with you. You know, I used to love the Tampa Buccaneers when Tony Dungy was your motherfucking coach. Even John Gruden. You know, y'all beat the Birds. I was rooting for y'all when y'all beat the Eagles. I don't know why, nigga. I don't know why. Because Tony Dungy.
nigga was just going
To make,
for it
to make a
straight
long
up.
story short, y'all, I love this shit, man. I love this shit, and I just can't let anybody say anything different, man. And the reason I'm saying that because I'm going to ask y'all the true questions. We're going to ask y'all to me, my guy Santos. We're going to ask you the real questions. Even when Low Nose Boxing come in and drop the facts off, he's going to tell y'all. He's going to ask y'all questions. Shout out my guy H Money, my guy Real, Zay, Fast Life. These guys going to come in and they're going to ask y'all some questions, man. True questions. But at the end of the day, me and Santos, we gonna cook on y'all niggas. And we gonna ask y'all the true questions. That's why Jamel Heron, I'm gonna invite you. We just was bitten on Instagram. I'm gonna invite you just to come up here and we can talk. And Lamont, I'm gonna invite you up here, nigga, because I'm defending your ass, nigga. And I'm getting this fucking feedback, nigga. I'm defending your ass. Even though I defend Tank on his knee, but I'm defending your ass, nigga. And Shakur, you know, when I was saying Shakur is who the guy was saying he was more like
Andre Berto.
Andre Berto, and the reason I stated that because uh 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 uh
I don't see that.
the level of skill they had, bro. The skill Berto had coming into boxing, nothing like it, bro. Fast hands. Oh my god, that boy was so nice. And that's how they got Shakur until Berto met his match, which was who? Victor Ortiz, right? Because Shakur meet his match with Tio. Just saying though. You see what I'm trying to say?
Boy, just put that shit together. Yeah, he
The
put that
Berto
shit
was nice till
together.
he ran into Victor Ortiz. And that shit changed everything.
And Floyd was losing to Victor.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas don't like this. Hey, Floyd see that nigga? Floyd said, I gotta hit this
Yeah.
nigga. I gotta hit this nigga. I'ma
But
lose.
Victor Ortiz brought out a lot of things. How listen, this one thing I learned about boxing, right? I love Oscar De La Hoya as a fighter, even as a promoter, you know. But if I was a fighter, I'll be looking at how certain promoters treat their fighters. So if I'm looking at Oscar, I'm like, bro, you was signed. Canelo was signed under you. So if Canelo want to start his own thing, got you since he signed to you, you showing him the ropes. You got him. You teaching him contracts. You showing him a lot of things. So if his contract over and he want to go the opposite direction and start his own shit, why shit on him? Because he ain't re-signed with you. You feel me? So young fighters should look at that and be like, damn, why would I sign to you if my contract's up and I go another route? You're going to shit on me. If you make me into a star, why are you going to shit on me? You feel me? Same thing with Floyd. You turn Tank into a star, why treat him like that? Why shit on him later? Because
Nigga gave him 10
you feel
bands
me?
for the
And
for the Rolly fight.
Shakur was that guy. Devin Haney was that guy. Crawford was that guy. Keyshawn was that guy. Bro, when you started PBC, and started Mayweather Promotions, you would have signed them niggas, but you signed Tank. You brought all of them niggas into the gym, and Tank whooped all of their ass, and you signed Tank. And Tank was jet lagging, bro. The nigga was getting hopping off the jet, running right into the ring. Jet lag, bro. Beating the shit out of them. Once he got his shit off, then he be like, yo, I'm tired. But Dog How Fruz is the first person that's tired and quit. Bro, I'm getting off the jet. Y'all niggas live down here. Y'all niggas already down here for 2 weeks. Some of y'all niggas live here. I'm just getting off the jet, hopping into a fucking Suburban, going to the gym, hopping straight in the ring. I'm coming in the fucking gym with my gloves on, hopping straight in the ring. Come on, bro. That ball showed that he was the shit the whole time. And that's why I mentioned about Core like that. But you know, when you get back into these elite level competitions, like when you face Tio, you're gonna have to show us because we're not trying to see an Edwin De Los Santos fight again. But at the end of the day, Tio showed us he can stop that shit. You seen what he did to Loma. You seen what he did to Richard Comey. You seen what he did to Josh Teller. You seen what he did to Jermaine Ortiz. You seen what he did to motherfucker Barbosa. And, and that's why I say Project Mockingbird, because I watched the dumbest people saying Jermaine Ortiz beat Tio. Weird, bro. What punches he was landing? See, that's what's wrong with y'all people. Y'all, when y'all watching the fight, y'all listening to the commentary, and y'all believing that the commentary telling the truth. No, them niggas got an agenda. Half of these niggas is friends with these people. Half of these niggas is behind Ty, Bob Aaron and them peoples, and stepson who's blackballing fucking Teofimo Lopez because Teofimo wasn't supposed to beat Lomachenko, and he did. The next thing you know, that's when Deontay get robbed for the Tyson Fury fights. But Deontay Wilder won his lawsuits with them. But that's the key thing nobody talk about. And I tell people, that's one thing I love about us. We're not biased. We love every fighter. But if y'all want this shit, y'all don't want us to talk about this shit, don't post it. Don't talk about it on interviews. Don't post it because we're gonna go do our research and we're gonna come back and cook and give out beautiful topics and give out beautiful headlines.
Straight up.
Like, so we just ain't being biased. We just want the sport to be clean, man. I mean, it's the right to free. It's a right, the free speech. It's the freedom of speech. But our shit is facts. And if we give an opinion, our opinion to be a prediction of a fight. But when the shit we talking out our mouth, it's not an opinion. It's fact. This shit is on black and white, y'all. This shit be in black and white that we speaking about. So we just ain't speaking about shooting off the hip, talking some bullshit. Nah, y'all, we giving y'all the game. We telling y'all the truth. You feel me? Cause I do homework. Me and my man NY nigga every day, all day on tech. Yo, you seen this? We was doing research. My youngin doing research, and he training on top of that. And if I was there, listen, if my youngin was to have 1 hour with me a day, or was to see me 5 times, and bro, you was to see me 5 times in a month, bro. I promise, I had you on some monster shit, bro. I do this shit because I know what I like. I know what I want in a fighter. My favorite trainer is the Manual Stewart.
Yeah.
That's my favorite trainer ever. Is Emmanuel Stewart, bro. Nobody ain't better than Emmanuel, bro. Nobody. And when Medrick Teller became champion, bro, that shit history. All his fighters from there, they all won medals, and all of them motherfuckers became champions. You feel me? And that's why they said we would never make America give American medals again, because that nigga came and swept that shit, man. That boy was different. And every time he gave a prediction on people, he always said, when he mentioned Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, how they will meet at the end. And he been broke this shit down. He said one thing about the Bronx Bomber, he got that right, but he can't box. One thing about Fury, he don't have power, but his feet, his footwork, and his mindset, it get him far. Why? Because he's gonna he's gonna stick behind that jab, like the Klitschko brothers.
His chin.
You feel me?
And his
The
chin.
things was crazy. They jabs was crazy. Lennox Lewis, one of my favorite heavyweights ever. Jab was crazy. Joppy, jab was crazy. Ike Corte, jab was nice. You know, and the reason I say that because when I see you, you got a good jab. But when you in orthodox, that overhand is kill shot, bro. So the same way,
Mm.
like southpaw, I seen your jab southpaw. I'm like, oh, okay. You got a sharp jab southpaw. Then when I seen you go to orthodox style, you still your jab cool, but that overhand nice. But it's all about your pivot, how you have your foot always pointing a little to your opponent. You feel me? Always have your lead foot pointing to your opponent. Because once you have it pointing, you can get out you can get out the way faster than having your foot like you can have your foot straight, never have your foot like that or a little like this. Because when it's like this a point, you get on your ball, which is your pivot, you can move around. But when you like this, you get on your pivot. Sometimes when you're trying to go this way, you can get caught and drop. Now I mean, during the weekend, y'all, I show y'all better because I get time out during the weekend. So I do a video outside and show y'all the footwork. But you know, my guy right here, that's what I need you like all of your shorts sometimes. Do shorts of you training, you feel me? Or even if you can get a clip of this, do shorts of that too. But yeah, you just keep your drawing right so you can get out the way. Know what I mean? But the key thing is always practice, bro. It's just practicing for 1 week straight. You'll whoop a nigga ass that ain't doing nothing. You feel me?
Now you know niggas be doing that shit for fun. You
Not,
feel me?
but we all do it for fun, but it's always it's keeping you sharp. You dig me? Keeping you
Nah,
sharp.
for sure. For
Get
sure.
into
Staying on point
even
for
when you
sure.
get into a fight, it's going to keep you sharp because you're going to get the butterflies, but the butterflies is going to be like, do this nigga know what's about to happen to him? You feel?
Straight up. Straight up. Straight up.
Do this motherfucker know what's
Yeah,
about
I'm
to
about
happen
to
to
get
him?
up
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here,
yeah, yo,
buddy. I'm about to
we
get up
gave
out
y'all
of
the
here.
hour. We be back tomorrow with episode 11. Um,
Come on.
Monday we gonna start doing 2 episodes. You know, go to NY Santos channel. I need y'all to subscribe. Please go subscribe to my guy, man. We get both of us back on the algorithm. We pushing this shit. We gonna holler at tomorrow. We gonna holler
I'm
at y'all
start
tomorrow and
posting
shit
some
like that.
shorts and shit.
Be out of here, baby. Hey, Big Lima,
For sure.
holler at us. I'm gonna get at you, bro. Hit me up. I'm gonna get these niggas another 10 minutes real fast. But yeah, y'all. My guy just broke the news again. You know about the Floyd, the judges and the raps and shit. It was a great episode today, y'all. Great episode. This boots hate continues. You watch Project Mockingbird, the dumbest people saying that he haven't did nothing when we all watched him become unified champion at 147, and Vergil never fought for a title. Uh, excuse me. Lubin ducking Bachram. Like, how you dump a title shot for something that's not a title shot, bro? Doesn't make no sense. That's why I say, could it be rigged? Or me personally, Vergil gonna get Lubin out of here. You know, and the reason I say that, but can Lubin get Vergil out of here? Yes, yes. We seen the Bachram fight. No, Lubin is not a Bachram. He's not a Madrimov. Uh, both fighters durable, but Lubin, both fighters' chins is vulnerable. And the reason I say that vulnerable because we seen what Bowichuk did to Charlo. I mean, excuse me, we see what Bowichuk did to Vergil, right? We seen what dropped Vergil, but they counted him for 2 knockdowns, dropped him like 4 or 5 times. But only 2 got counted for. We seen with Lubin every time he been in title fights and he been at the championship level, he always fumbled the ball. You know, he always dropped the ball. We seen with Fendora, we seen with Charlo. It's going to be a good fight, you know, but it's like Vergil. You know, Lubin is ranked in the IBF, y'all. That's what I'm saying. So if you're fighting, see, Lima was ranked in all 4 body sanctions. Lubin not. So if Lima ranked in all 4 body sanctions and Lubin is only ranked in the IBF body sanction and you fighting him on the WBC body sanction, ain't that a tune-up because the nigga not ranked in the WBC? Right? Right? It's like, shout out to Floyd Schofield. If Floyd Schofield not ranked in the WBC, right? And Shakur was happening to fighting, right? So is Shakur fighting the tune-up? Because the guy not ranked? Or he fighting somebody because of his name? Just asking y'all. Let me drink this grape juice. Yo, this food truck around the block from here, man. Oh my god, yo. Oh, that shit whopping, yo. That shit jumping out the window with no parachute. I promise y'all that. But besides that, y'all, you know, I'm up out of here, man. I'll get back into Brian on the resume, you know, even though I'm gonna finish it off with Brian Norman Jr. resume. Brian Norman Jr. been a strong kid since he got in the game. Rest in peace to the late Cameron Duncan, you know, which was his manager. You know, a lot of people, you know, want to say Brian Norman Jr. claim to fame was, you know, sparring Tank, but the Crawford. When he sparred Crawford, you know, a lot of people say he dropped Crawford. A lot of people say, you know, he had Crawford on spaghetti legs multiple times. You know, it's like every time he hit Bud, the nigga just was, you know. But I'm talking about resume. You know, he had some good fights, and you know, these were down in Mexico. You know, that's the majority of all the fighters go at. You know, to build your resume, you'll go down to Mexico and you'll fight Mexican fighters. But the key thing people don't know that people be like, oh, you going to Mexico, you fighting these guys, you fight Then you look at the box rec resume, you be like, bro, let me tell you something. You get your ass up and go down there and fight a Mexican. Go down there and fight him. You gonna be like, damn, I ain't dropped this motherfucker yet. Yeah, pop. Yeah, it's like a human, nigga. You know how hard it is to unalive a human, nigga? You feel me? So imagine you punching a person. Like, these motherfuckers is machines. These motherfuckers is machines, bro. They real machines. Now, I mean, and you can fight a Mexican that got 1 win and 50 losses. That nigga gonna stand there with you. Like, I got a short. I think something Crumble. I think his name Brian Crumble, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Nigga 0-32, bro. He 0-32. I think his name Brian Crumble, if I'm not mistaken. Brian Crumble. He's 0-32. So imagine you having him on your resume and you thinking you're gonna have an early night. And the next thing you know, you get exposed. There'll always be those fights. But the point I'm getting to is, you know, Brian Norman Jr., you know, his resume cool. You know, Jen Psaki, Derek Quavis fight. You know, but he got the job done. You feel me? Y'all guys not supposed to be in here with me. You get the job done. You know, his resume alright. You know, Devin resume. Devin resume alright too. The people like, oh, he for a better elite fighter. No, 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 nigga. Let me cook you niggas real fast. When he fought Jorge Linares, that shit was a gatekeeper fight. He was supposed to win that fight. It doesn't matter. He was walking out the winner that night of that fight, and that's a motherfucking fact. Majority of the fights that Devin Haney went decision on, he's walking out that arena with that victory. Why? Number one, he's his own promotional company. Number two, he's working with a certain promotional company, and they conglomerating together, collaborating to bring you the fights that certain people wanted at the time, which none of us really wanted. And they made big money with that. So they're gonna make sure, yo, we're gonna make money again, we're gonna do this again. All right, you're gonna walk out with the victory. And that's where the entertainment situation coming. And that's why I always tell my oldest son, learn the business of boxing because you gotta understand contracts, learn contracts. Because what we don't know as consumers is, majority of this shit, it's entertainment. It tell us every time the NFL go off, the NBA go off, a, 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 a boxing fight go off, whatever. When it's ending, it say brought to you by such and such entertainment. And I mean the boxing world entertainment, NFL, yada yada. You feel me? You be like, damn. But at the end of the day, we still be dickheads and still go bet on this shit. Still, I'm gonna pick this motherfucker up. And me like, bro, all this shit really red. You know? And I tell people like, I'm 41, man. And when I was growing up, we seen the best fight the best. We seen the best prospects fight the best prospects. We seen the best contenders fight the best contenders. We seen the best mandatory niggas fight for best other mandatory niggas for title eliminators. We watched multiple unification bouts. But one thing I learned, and I'm just keeping it tall, bro. I'm keeping it tall. Keeping it tall. Since I've been alive. Only till now, since 2024. Ain't nobody give a fuck about the Ring magazine, yo. Ain't nobody care about the Ring magazine. When Oscar De La Hoya have it, nobody cared about pound for pound. Nobody cared about the lineal title. Nobody cared about becoming undisputed. Because if that shit was like that, Floyd would have been did it. But he did. And Floyd will tell you, nigga, I'm lineal. I got 4 lineal titles, bro. You know? And Bud got 4 too. You know? Boots got 1. You know, and for the people who don't know what lineal title is, you can go on certain platforms, right? And you'll and you'll see you'll be like, oh, you see champions from body sanctions. You'll be like, oh, that nigga a champion. But you'll see it be vacated. And you be like, yo, why this shit vacated? No, bro, why this shit vacated, man? Like, no, it's only vacated because the true champion is the Ring Magazine champion. You feel me? And the last 10 years, I thought it was an agenda so people won't get that recognition no more. But a lot of people was acting like that because I guess Oscar had it at the time. Then it's like ever since Turkey purchased it, it's like, oh, we want to make our people the best now. And then we just look at all of the fighters that's up there pound for pound on the rankings, it's all top ranked fighters, bro. And what they do is, oh, since I can't make you turn into a pay-per-view star, I'm gonna give you these accolades. Then when you look at the accolades, you're like, oh, I'm unified or I'm undisputed, but look at the level of competition you fought, you know? And even though Top Rank tried, when they gave Bud Crawford certain names, you got people like T.O., myself included before, always bringing up a person condition. But me, no, I'm 50-50 on it. Because, why you pick that person if you know his condition? But, if you know you fucked up, why you getting in the ring with a nigga that's going to smoke you? You feel me? Why the fuck you going to get in the ring with a nigga that's going to smoke you? You know, and I mean that for Benavide. I mean that for all them niggas. Like, bro, you just got shot. I understand you need a check. Why you chose him? He gonna beat the dog shit out you, bro. Why you choose? Why you want your ass whooping like this? You feel me? Like, get you a little tune-up joint to get your leg back so you can get some. But don't come in here trying to fight this guy. He gonna beat the dog shit out you, you know. And it happened, you know. His leg situation. It happened between him and Bud, even with him and Danny, you know. Even with Charlo. Grape juice does somebody good. You know, I don't know, man. You know, resume used to speak volume. Now resume don't speak volume. You know, fighting a ring fighter is now called you fighting a tune-up fight. But a person that getting his ass whipped back to back is not a tune-up fight and still ranked, highly ranked. And you like, bro, you're losing. Now you get another fight and you lose 3 times and you still ranked, bro. I'm done with Riyadh in the ring. Bro, right. No, because there's a lot of biasness over there. You know, hey Turkey, man, come holler at me, man. You can call. Listen, you, right on the zone rank. We're gonna do the unbiased situation, man. It's all facts, no opinions, baby. And I'm out of here. Shout out to my co-host NY Santos for coming up here cooking up. He dropped some bombs, and I'm gonna go back through this video. Ain't gonna let me upload it to tomorrow, but it's gonna be uploaded for everybody else. But for me to touch it and break shit down, yeah, you gonna see my guy face a lot tomorrow. Probably 3, 4 times tomorrow. They'll be gonna cook you niggas. But besides that, I'm out of here. We gonna boss up and get money. You dig me? Go tune in to Trap Lord. It's on my other channel, Louis13. Let me punch that shit up. Well, y'all see me in the comments if y'all on YouTube. Go to that channel, Louis13. I'm a monitor. Trap Lord EP. Holla at me, y'all. Alright? We out of here, man. Trap Lord EP out. You know, and we just gonna keep doing what we do, man. You know, it's all love here. It's music to my ears. The EP out right now, y'all. Go support a nigga. We gonna keep, like I said, I'ma always cook, y'all. I'ma always cook. I'ma always be me. I'ma always put no numbers on the board. You know, I got a gang that's gonna do it with me. You know, free the brothers, man. Free Terry Rozier, Chauncey Billups. You know, it's crazy. You know, NBA Mafia. You know, that's crazy how they label that, bro. They said the NBA Mafia. I ain't never heard no shit like that, bro. No, and what people don't look at it is like it's like y'all labeling everybody in the NBA. Like the NBA is like really a mafia, yo, and that's not right. That's fucked up. Yeah. Besides that, I'm up out of here, y'all. Everything in the comments. Shout out to Big Lima pulling up. Shout out my brother, man, NY Santos for cooking up. You know, like I said, bringing us some exclusives today. You know, Lima showed up, y'all. You got Big Lima in the comments. You know, thank you for popping up, my brother. Shout out to my guy Low Nose Boxing. I always tell y'all, Low wanna pop up once in the blue. So I know all of y'all guys that be in my comments on Facebook and Instagram. Yo, when Low popping back up, hey, listen, my guy Low coming, he give you the low nose facts, and he bounce. He get up out of here. So, I mean, he just pop up when he wants to. So you know, you probably see him once, twice a week or 3. It depends how he pop up, you know. But you know, shout out to my guy Low Nose Boxing, my co-host NY Santos. Shout out to Big Lima for pulling up. Shout out to the Son of 215, Orthodox TV, Hot Takes, H Money Boxing, Kendrell, Shout out my guys, the boy D4, Fast Life Entertainment. It's only right, baby. You know, this is how I cook up, man. You know, and I show love to everybody, man. Shout out to all the up and coming managers, all the up and coming young fighters that just turned pro. You know, my platform is open to all of y'all. You know, I interview, and that's what I'm going to be doing soon once I get off house arrest. I'm gonna be interviewing these up and coming stars, man. You know, because it's our job and our obligation to turn these young brothers into stars. You know, and, every nationality, you know, every ethnicity, you know, is that we just gonna have to translate, you know, and that's the only thing, you know. And the key to success is dedication. The key to success is dedication. As long as you dedicated to something that you love to do, that's the key to success. You know, and I want a lot of you young fighters to take heed to that and take notes, take memory notes. You know, you can get far in life. You know, same thing I tell my kids, like I told my oldest son when he was getting his first amateur fights. You turned it to reality, bro. A dream is just a thought. Always remember that it's a thought, but your thought you can turn it to reality. It doesn't matter if you're going to the gym like you want to you want to get into a big fight, right? But your first amateur fight, that shit sold out, nigga. You gotta sell tickets, bro. And that's one thing I learned about my son that day, man. I watched his fights progress, and I'm looking at family wise, then I'm looking at homie wise, and I'm looking at other relative wise. Excuse me. And then I'm just watching. I'm like, I'm in a place. I'm in the event, the casino, certain gyms, and I'm like, oh, you selling some tickets, son? You selling some great tickets, bro. Look what you doing. You got over 50, 70 people here. Tickets $30 a pop, $40 a pop. And you bringing 70 people here, 50 to 70 people here just to see you fight? That's good. And then once you put on a performance that fight, and they see you on the card now, like, yeah, bro, I watched my son do some tickets, you know, because he's real interested in the fight. And I'm not just saying that because that's my son, you know. I'm going to post some of his, starting tomorrow, I'm going to post majority of my son fights up round by round. Probably do one post a day, round by round, of his amateur fights that I recorded and I was there. You're gonna see. You're gonna see. You're gonna be like, damn, like, I ain't the Jesus dog. I see him. Like, okay, okay, I see him. I see what he doing. Yeah, all pressure. But besides that, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Hit that subscribe button. You know, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Facebook, follow me. Um, Go to Louis 13. The Trap Lord EP is out right now, y'all. Trap Lord out right now. Starting tomorrow, I will have it. Trust me, I will have Trap Lord posted on every description, on every message. I will have the link. Go run Trap Lord up for me, please. And hit that subscribe button. Here, all facts, no opinions. NY Santos and Louis 13. And Top of 215 coming soon. You dig? Besides that, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what it is.